Welcome to the Good Ride, where we surf too. Surfed all my life. And so I thought while I'm surfing the river wave, I might as well review wetsuits. And this is the O'Neill Hyperfreak 3.2 Plus, meaning 3 by 2.5 if I remember it correctly. It might be 3.5 by 2.5. I can feel definitely a difference in how it feels compared to my regular 3.2 from O'Neill. It's a little thicker, just a touch more restricting, but the fit is very much the same. It's a good fit for my specs that you can see somewhere around here, and it's just like I'm kind of in between an XL short and a large short, and this has just enough room in the chest for this to work in a large short for me, and I love that. Now the seal is great. I've never had a problem with the seal in any O'Neill large short wetsuit. Going XL short I do, and around the neck here, but it works really well. And the mobility, I feel like I have definitely more mobility in a true 3.2. But when factoring this in compared to most wetsuits, this is just one of the stretchiest materials I've just ever dealt with. And it makes you feel like you're probably in most 3.2s instead of 3 by 2.5s. And it does a great job. It's just really easy to paddle and move around in these wetsuits. Even my 4.5 by 3.5 O'Neill wetsuit, my Mutant, is just incredibly easy to paddle in compared to almost any other 4.3 I've tried. So it's pretty cool there. Rash factor, haven't really gotten out in the water with this, and I'm sending it back. This is just for in-studio fit and feel. But almost every O'Neill wetsuit I've tried these days doesn't have one, so I'm kind of not using a rash guard anymore. It's kind of a thing way in the past now. As far as construction goes, it's pretty good. The seams, just the overall build of this wetsuit is great. However, they do make this for being incredibly flexible. So I think there are some wetsuits out there that are better long term, but for me, I'd rather have fit and maybe 3/4 of the life of a wetsuit that doesn't have the mobility. I'd rather have the fit and the mobility, and I'd rather just deal with getting a new wetsuit down the road, but it still seems like it's pretty well made. But I'll tell you down the line, after I spend about a year in some of the O'Neills that I own, that'll be a good litmus for all these wetsuits. And as far as warmth goes, this can get, I have this same super stretch material in my Mutant 4.3 and 4.5 by 3.5. And I can say that this material is pretty good at keeping the wind out. But this here, I can definitely feel a difference when the wind is blowing hard. This feels a little more insulated. This material, this feels a little less insulated, but you get a lot of paddling power, a lot of ease of mobility for that. So it's a trade-off. And then the on and off. Oh boy, here we go. Normally, I am not very stoked. Let me get these tags out. I am not very stoked on getting these. I have a lot of stuff that's blocking it. Normally the zipper works really well. Getting chest zips on and off, I don't like them at all. But I don't like the stickiness on the back of a back zip. So I'm kind of torn between the two. But O'Neill's made it really good for me because these chest zips are so easy to get off. It's almost like a back zip wetsuit. And just showing you right there, getting half naked for you, good readers. There you have it.